Hello YouTubers, this is Bob Hickman. It is so good to be back with all of you. Well, you're going to bear with me, we're a little behind schedule this week. You know, I've been doing a lot of private readings, very busy time for me, so I'm a little behind on the videos. I know I promised you guys a Matchbox, how to make a Matchbox altar video. I will get that in the next week. And later in the weekend we'll have messages from the spirit world as well. So please forgive me for the delays. I am just overwhelmed. I mean, I have people literally all day long calling. So, anyways, if you want to get on my schedule, I'm filled for the rest of the week, but I do have openings starting next week. So give me a call at my office, 571-483-2112, and you can get on my schedule for a private hour-long reading. Okay, well, now, today I thought we would do horoscopes. And you guys have been saying, Bob, it's a new month, we have to have our horoscopes. And you know I'm hearing that. So, anyways, we're going to go around the big Zodiac wheel and listen up for your sign, because everybody listening to this video will get a horoscope. So, okay, well, here we go. Well, our first sign today is Aries, March 21st to April 19th. You know, Aries, one of the things right now that they're showing is you're hitting a little bit of delays here. It's kind of like Aries keeps getting stuck. But I see around the third week here of November, that's starting to open. And I feel as you go into the holiday, Thanksgiving holidays, that's going to start to open on the business front. They also show delay here on the social front and romance front. And I feel like that also comes in around the third week. So the third and fourth week for you guys, everything starts in motion. And I feel that energy is going to carry over into December. So right now, a little delay, not a crisis, just rest and chillax. Your key word for this month is patience. Okay. Taurus, April 20th to May 20th. You know, Taurus, generally you guys are kind of full steam ahead. But what they show me is right now, during the first and second week of November, Taurus individuals are feeling more laid back. They're letting others lead the way and they're following, which is a little change for them. But they show that leads to success, because as you get mid-month, they're showing increase in social activity and increase in finance around Taurus's mid-month. Taurus, romance for you is on delay until the end of the month. I'm not getting a lot here around that until around the 25th, 26th. So the end of the month for Taurus individuals shows better time for romance. Okay? So, anyways, your key word for this month is relax. Okay. Gemini, May 21st to June 20th. You know, Geminis, right now you're working on doing balancing act. And they show here that during the first half of the month in November, Geminis are trying to figure out, well, do we weight it on this side or that side? And it looks like there's a struggle here between relationships and career right now. And I see, like, as we get into the end of the second week here, that harmony being achieved. So it's not either that you have to choose one or the other. It really is a balancing act for Geminis right now. Watch around the end of the month here, because they show significant financial improvement. Geminis also are having a very strong spiritual energy come in here during the last week of the month. So Geminis may be inspired to kind of explore metaphysics or do studies in the paranormal. Okay. Cancer. Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd. Well, you know, Cancer, November for you guys is really the deep and profound month. They show all 4 weeks here a lot of deep thinking coming from Cancers. This is a very creative month for those of you who do writing. And Cancers will find that they do their best poetry this month. A lot of creative writing, a lot of poetry. Very good time for writing letters as well. The last week of the month around Cancers shows interest in romance. And it does look like around the last week here, the Cancers are going to start to have more people paying attention. The first 3 weeks of the month, Cancer, you may feel like, does anybody even know I'm around? Don't worry about that. Use that time for creative energy here. Financially, I have to be honest, Cancer, for you guys, it's a little slow in the money sector here. But I do feel like when we get into around the 28th, 29th of the month, that's when things start to open up in the money sector for Cancers. Okay. Your key word for this month, Cancer, is creativity. Okay. Leo, July 23rd to August 22nd. You know, Leos, right now, you guys are in a place of power. It shows like each week of the month here, it's like finance growing, growing, growing. So if you're looking to do a job change right now or get a new job, as we go through the month, the chances even get stronger, but the energy is already strong, so that looks very good. In relationships right now, it's showing that the best time for Leos is the first 2 weeks of the month. After midpoint, it looks like Leo's energy is very focused in career, so romance may not be such a priority or have such success at that time. They also show new friendships around Leo around mid-month as well. So I feel like even though romance may be a little on the wane, it's a good time for friendships. Okay, Leo, your key word for this month is harmony. Okay, very good. Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. You know, Virgos, right now you're doing facts and figures checking, and it keeps showing me that it's like Virgos are trying to get everything in order. You know, you're the first people to have your taxes done, and I really feel Virgos are already on that. And if you're somebody that's a Virgo and you work in taxes, go ahead and start planning, because it looks like your projections you're figuring actually do look accurate. Virgos, it shows here the last week of the month, some tension around relationship areas. So, you know, for the first 3 weeks of the month here, Virgos, try to be extra careful in your relationships and be careful with communications, because just the last week, a little bit of tension in personal relationship, particularly romance. Interestingly, it also shows for Virgos, there's a lot of energy here from moving throughout the month. So the month of November is a good time for Virgos who want to do real estate transactions. Okay? Your key word for this month is calculate. Okay. Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. You know, Libras, one of the things that they show right now around you guys is that you're trying to kind of piece everybody together and make everybody friends. Libra's very much doing kind of a peacemaker role throughout the month, and this will be a very valuable skill, particularly when you get into around the holiday time, because you know families all get together for Thanksgiving, and Libra's way of bringing harmony in the family will be greatly appreciated, and that will be very successful. Interesting, Libras, I have to be honest, I'm not getting a lot of romance energy right now. It's like your energies are being taxed out elsewhere, but that's okay, because I really think once we get into December, Libra kind of starts to shine in the romantic area. So right now, Libras, you're kind of the peacemaker, the harmony maker. Financially, it does show that Libras throughout all 4 weeks are having strong energy in the finance sector. And I feel like some of that creative energy that's using for harmonizing people can also be used in the workplace to get projects moving along, get attention of your boss, get raises. If you're going to interviews, actually the whole month for Libras looks very good. So go for it, Libra. Get that job, get that promotion, and bring peace in the world. Your key word this month, surprisingly, peacemaker. Okay. Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st. You know, Scorpios, all around you guys right now, they keep showing energy. It's like you're in a holding pattern. And I feel like, you know, this goes on to about the 12th of the month. And it's kind of like for Scorpios, it's like, well, career's not moving, relationships aren't moving. Don't let that dishearten you. After the 12th of the month, they show a transit here that indicates shift in energy, a lot more creative energy, a lot more open doors. And I feel from the 12th to the end of the month, Scorpios start to see increases financially and emotionally. They also show during that time period increased friendships around Scorpios. And Scorpios, I want you to watch, there's also an indicator here of somehow like something creative here. It's almost like Scorpios after the 12th have access to creative energy. So if you're working on a book, it's like, you know, you have a great chance getting a publisher. You're doing something in the performing arts. Try to schedule it after the 12th. You'll have better experience with that. Scorpio, your key word this month is observe. Okay, very good. Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. You know, Sagittarius, you guys are really the philosophers of the Zodiac. And I really feel like all of November for you guys is about being the philosopher. You know, they show Sagittarians are very much in their mind throughout this month. And it's really interesting because they've shown that the energy that you're pulling mentally is actually going to express itself outwardly, but that won't be from the 20th to the 30th of the month. So if you're looking to do a job change, start planning now, work on resumes. After the 20th, I see doors opening financially here, and that trend continues all the way through the 30th for Sagittarians. So job changes, career advancement, very good from the 20th forward. So if it's a little slow the first part of the month up to the 20th, use that time for creative energies. I also show here around Sagittarius issues connected to home improvement. And I feel like also after the 20th, Sagittarians who want to do, you know, major renovations on their houses will find that those processes go quicker as well. Sagittarius, Your key word for this month is philosophize. Okay, Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. Capricorns, you guys right now are really just leaping through things. There's a lot of rapid energy around Capricorns, and I really feel that as we go each week, it's like the pace starts to increase. Make sure not to be reckless. They show that as Capricorns get towards the end of the month, they're going so fast they're not paying attention. So your challenge will be to slow down, pay attention. Everything seems to be opening. And I feel like the whole month really is actually good for Capricorns for job transition, career advancement. Particularly also shows energy around Capricorns when you start new businesses. So if you're a Capricorn, you want to start a business, November is actually a good month for you, and you'll have success with that. Okay, now your key word, Capricorn, for this month is steady. Okay, slow but steady. All right. Well, maybe not slow, but definitely steady. Okay. Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. Hi, Aquarians. You know I'm an Aquarian too, so I guess this applies to me also, which we hope. You know, Aquarians, right now you guys are in a very profound channeling time. It shows that all the information coming to you throughout this month is starting to translate into the material world. The Aquarians are going to find that a lot of times what's up in their head doesn't ever materialize, but this month is where all of those ideas, you start to take them out, put them into practice, you will make connections. Aquarians have throughout the month a lot of networking energy here. And I really feel like as we get to mid-month here, there are a lot of social opportunities that are leading also to business opportunities. So Aquarians are going to find themselves going to a lot of events. Sometimes they may think, I don't know if I want to go, but I'm tell Aquarians, go ahead and go. It opens doors for you, okay? Aquarians, romance for you looks pretty good throughout the month. There's a lot of attraction energy, particularly the first 2 weeks here. They're showing people coming to Aquarians, being interested in Aquarians. Aquarians are going to draw a lot of spotlight energy the first 2 weeks. So Aquarians, know that. Carry that into the later month. You'll have success. Keyword for Aquarians this month, socialize. Okay. Pisces, February 19th to March 20th. Now, Pisces, you guys right now are breaking out of the pack. They show you how fish swim in schools. Well, Pisces people are not swimming in school. They're going their own direction, and that's the way they should go. They're showing a lot around Pisces, a lot of intuition right now, a lot of energies that are saying go a different direction than the mainstream. And if Pisces follow that, that will lead to success. I'm getting career changes here around Pisces around the 10th through the 18th of the month. They show that time period is when they are in the harmony of creative energy, and that leads to success. Job interviews you'll do very well with during those times, the 10th through the 18th. Now, as we get into the latter half of the month, they're showing around Pisces more energy connected to relationships. And from the 18th on to the 30th, looks like Pisces are back into the romance scene. And it looks like this month is really a balance between the work and the personal side of life. But Pisces look like they've got the harmony going, and that's a wonderful thing. Also, Pisces, they're showing a lot of energy here for spiritual endeavors and pursuits, particularly travel connect that. So if you have a desire to travel, on a cruise to an exotic island, study ancient cultures and mysticism, go for it, because November, a lot of energy present for that. Your key word this month, Pisces, is separate. And that's in a positive way. Separate from the masses, follow your own thing. My goodness, guys. Well, there are your horoscopes. You know Psychic Bob promised you. I get them to you, so here we are. Keep it here at Spirit Channel. Next month we'll have another horoscopes for December. And later in the weekend, we're going to have messages from the spirit world. So, I'm so glad you're here. Keep it here at Spirit Channel. We'll talk to you soon. Blessings.